Ninja voltar ao Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of an Elusive. As rapid so far, the ongoing search for the rainbow has brought Lewis back to his place of birth, Dungeon. Alas, this once great fortress has fallen to ruins, having been attacked by an enemy of monsters many years ago in an assault that also claimed the lives of our hero's mother and father. There, he learns that Rab is in fact his grandfather, and assists him in a ceremony to send the departed royal souls to the hereafter. Soon after the ceremony, Hendrik and his men appear, and eventually corner Lewis and Jade at the top of a perilous precipice. Just as all appears to be lost, Jade gives Hendrik pause by pleading with him to not let the pair go. But before he can respond, the cliff face crumbles and sends Lewis soaring down toward the inky dark river below, with his new pal plunging after him. He awakens in a little hut by the river, where he learns that Jade is in fact a princess of Valor. She also tells him of her and Rab's relentless search to find the truth behind the tragic events that happened in Dungeon all those years ago. And as she finished her tale, the weather starts to clear at last. The pair leave the safety of the hut and set out to rejoin the rest of the party. Alrighty. Okay, I'll try to part the Parte. No, okay.
Well, that was easy. Let's do this.
So I was right. I had suspected it would take more than a mere fall to put pay to the Darkspawn.
Sir Hendrik.
Can it really have been so many years since that fateful night, Princess? To see you alive and well, you cannot imagine how much this pleases me. But should you choose to continue to side with the Child of Darkness, you may not live for much longer.
Look, I know how you feel about duty, Hendrik. How could I forget? You don't understand how important this is. Please, you have to let us go.
You would ask a sworn knight of Heliodor to disobey the orders of his king? You have been away from home too long, girl.
Not long enough for the years to have changed you. Still loyal to a fault. But it has. Yeah!
Impressive, Princess. The spirited young girl of old has grown into quite the warrior maiden.
Oh, please. I'm not a child anymore. It'll take more than a pat on the head to distract me.
And what will it take to convince you that I am deadly serious? That if you stand on the side of the Darkspawn, I will have no choice but to destroy you?
Hendrik!
Princess!
I'm sorry. Get on. Now hold on tight.
Princess, what have you become?
Look!
There you both are. And in one piece, too.
Just about. No thanks to Hendrik and his men.
So it was old Hendrik, was it? I thought it might be. I would have liked a wee word with the rascal, but I doubt he'd have told us much. Well, if even he's out for your blood, the forces of evil must have a stronger hold in Heliodor than ever. It wouldn't be the first time a once glorious kingdom had been brought low by monstrous powers, you know. Many, many years ago, a dastardly fiend destroyed an entire empire with his wicked ways. A legendary evil named Mordegon. His story is all but forgotten these days. I had to tramp halfway around the world just to learn his name. But the more I find out about him, the more I'm convinced he's the one behind all this. Done.
Frick, shit.
Which is why you're going to have to stop him, laddie. The fate of the whole world depends on it. You're the luminary, after all. You were born to defeat the Dark One. But you'd be more than foolish to face him unprepared. He's a master of darkness, the like of which the world has never seen.
Then we must make our way to Yggdrasil as soon as we can. The legends of Arborea tell of a means of fighting the darkness that can only be found there. Veronica, that must be why we're supposed to take him there, mustn't it?
Here you are, laddie. It's yours at last. You'll be needing it if you're to make your way to the World Tree. If anyone can get this old stick to show us the way, it's you. Lead on, Luminary.
Luz receives the rainbow.
Well, can you see anything?
Don't tell me it's a dud! If that Noah sent us in a wild goose chase, I'll throttle him! He could have told us it didn't work before we wasted a zillion hours chasing it halfway across the world.
Como se eu tocasse na parte em que está a brilhar e não na. Na pega.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions. Why don't Jade and I join you, and we'll see if we can't make our way a bit closer to Yggdrasil and try again. We'll not give yous any bother, I promise.
Then Jade joined the party.
Hey, the branch, it's...
Oh, darlings, did you see it? It was so pretty.
A sort of platform floating in the sky, and 6 colored orbs.
Uma delas acho que era a tal do vermelho que o Eric tinha roubado quando conhecemos.
I think I understand. We need to find the orbs and take them to the platform, and then the path to Yggdrasil will appear.
Maybe trekking halfway around the world to find that branch wasn't such a waste of time after all. And we've already got one of the orbs we need
Pensei
too.
que ele.
I knew swiping this thing from the castle was the best idea I ever had.
Eu pensei que ele tinha deixado num sítio. Ah não, peraí. Nós fomos ao aquele de King's Barrow, não foi? Oh não, peraí, não. Foi. Sim, de King's Barrow. Acho que estava lá. Tinha voltado para ali e depois já tínhamos buscado, não foi?
I had my own plans for it. But this is way more important. It's yours now. Just don't lose it, okay?
Ah, não posso andar com ele, mas ok, sure. Obrigado. Luis receives the red orb. Ah, pois.
Our prize from the tournament. Lucky we didn't sell it in the end, eh?
Aye. And there I was, all set to swap it for a few piffling trinkets for the road. It's yours now, though, laddie.
Ah, tu tens uma mochila. Luís receives the yellow orb. Ok. Pessoal, vocês podem levar com os orbes com vocês.
Now, it looked
Fine.
like that platform we saw was located right under Yggdrasil. That means it must be somewhere deep inside the first forest. So, we know where we have to go. We just need to find the other 4 orbs first.
But where in the world would we even begin to look?
Orbs. Oh, I do remember a fairy tale about a giant pearl sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Can't remember the details, though.
Well, if we don't have any real clues, I guess we'll just have to head out into the world and find some.
You're not wrong there. In which case, let's head for Puerto Valor. We can get out into the open ocean from there.
It's off to the northwest of Gondolia. A fairly straightforward voyage, if you ask me.
And you'll be pleased to hear that I'm friends with Don Rodrigo, the big man over that way. I'm sure he'll open the sea gates for us.
Oh, há cá algo.
Right then, let's get moving, shall we? The sooner we get our hands on those orbs, the sooner we can make our way up to Yggdrasil.
Okay.
Goodness.
Isso, delicious. Foi um baú, mano. Os chutam aliado, mas com 50% de sucesso. Isso.
How wonderful.
O que está ali ao fundo? Ali, olha para lá. Ali naquele orco lá no fundo. Há muitas forças mal a corromper o mundo. Ok, tudo calma.
Did I do all right?
Imagina se pomos em vez de HP Valor. 164. 164.
Veronica wins again.
Oh, yeah, oh.
Okay. Yeah! Ha!
Slime brutal. Eles são tão bons para XP. I hate this. Fuck you.
How do you like this? Ha!
Yeah. E nós podemos já ter mais, assim, uns 1000 extras, XP extra. Talvez. Não.
Let's do this.
How wonderful! Let's heat things up!
You want some?
And don't come back! Okay. Easy peasy. Oh dear.
Nice!
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Acho que entendi. Oh.
Night!
Meu Deus. Ei.
How wonderful! Don't worry, I'm here to help. Thank you.
Another one bites the dust. Oh yeah. Who else wants some?
Freeze!
Goodness.
Watch the boss. Backboard the stallion, then is it? Yes.
Our work isn't done yet.
Nice!
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Aqui, cara, só.
Our work isn't done yet. How wonderful!
Acho perigoso aqui deste.
Wonderful.
I just keep getting better.
Right, isto. Esquece. A spear strike that can deal heavy damage to beasts from monsters. Doesn't so connect, but when it does, it can cause a critical. E este não tem zing. Só que eles já têm zing. Vou desligar. Eu ponho eles, mas nem sequer vou usá-los. Vou mais até usar o que já tenho. Eu acho que. Oi. Hum. Mage in the making, awarded for activating 10 of Veranka's skill panels. Hum. Tipo, isto aqui não é bem uma coisa que eu estou. Está-se muito. Tipo, é mais este aqui. Não tenho. Aqui são habilidades. Of this shell.
Let's do this.
Excellent.
Easy peasy. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Wonderful.
Another one bites.
É. Aliás, no problem.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
Our work isn't done yet. This isn't good.
Damn.
Here you are.
And don't come back!
Oh. Tipo, pensei que quase um
I
stun.
feel
Um
better
tal.
than ever.
A ring, a blessed band that can be used to restore a little bit of lost MP.
Another one bites.
Puerto Valor. Griffin, Gnatch, Corolluses, enormous creatures crafted from coral to fight in an ancient undersea war. Legend has it that they were designed to be weapons of mindless destruction with no free will of their own. Mermen, hellish fishmen with cruel claws and slimy scales who hang around in gangs waiting for ships to sail by so they can drag them to the bottom of the sea. Drake slime. These flappy little fellows are Sukovister dragons that their friends don't have the heart to tell them the truth. Miasma. Gaseous gatherings together of grudge-riddled, rage-filled fog. The vast majority of accidents at sea and the other mist-based misadventures are caused by these malicious monsters. Squid Key, spirited young sea creature who spend all day playing and love to try and lure people with their entrancing dancing. Broly Minator, buckish parasols whose party trick is pretend to be an ordinary umbrellas, then pranking the hands of those who grab the claws they have for handles. Smacker. They fall in love about once every 5 minutes, sharing the object of their affections with countless kisses. Slime King. The blood bonds between these steadfast swordsmen and their slimy steeds are so strong that if one is slain, the other instantly drops that too. Snotty Slime Knight. Rare find. Knights so narcissistic that they comb the crests on their helmets every single day. The only thing they love more than themselves are their slimy steeds. A plumagem no capacete parece igual, parecida. Bodkin Fletcher, master archers who make their own poison by hand, harvesting bubble slime secretions and boiling them down to form potent toxins. What do you think? This valley take you all the way into Champs Sauvage. Don't know if you've heard about it, but that place is surrounded by some proper high mountains and that. Almost you can't pass through here right now. Nope, the only way to get into the Champs is by sea.
Our work isn't done yet.
Eat this!
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Okay, darlings, I'll see you when you're finished here in town. I need to go and see a man about ciao for now.
What came over him all of a sudden?
Don Rodrigo lives in that grand old place over yonder. Let's go and say hello, shall we? Oh, and don't go mentioning my royal past, will you? There's no point in causing a fuss. As far as he's concerned, I'm just his old pal Rab. Let's keep it that way, all right?
Welcome to Puerto, Valor, the city of blossom and sea breeze. No one has bluer water or whiter sands than we do, no singer. Of course, we are also famous for our mighty sea gates. The sight of a grand vessel sailing through them and out into the open sea is truly magnifico. Hello there, young man. I am loving your look. That's the kind of taste you don't see every day, and I should know. Now, since you're here, I've got to share this tip with you. There's all sorts of arms and accessories in the world, right? Right. Well, only some of them are stylish enough to change your look, and others won't change your look unless you wear the full set. They're difficult looks to pull off, but when you do, oh my! Here, my book will tell you all you need to know. I'd read it right away if I were you. It'd be a tragedy to let your good taste go to waste. This gives a recipe book and all things nice. Reads from cover, cute caps, bonny bands, and pretty pennies. Dainty dresses. Just your girlfriend up in the hats and outfits in there and watch them transform before your eyes. The world's full of hidden fashion gems. All you have to do is dig them up. Who knows, maybe one day you'll even look as good as me. Yeah, 3. Eu esqueço muito para mudar a cor. Mudar como é que é o aspecto dos personagens. Nestes. Neste tipo de jogos. Porque depois é tipo. Será que vão ficar bem? Será que vão ficar ridículos? Oh, será que mesmo. Depois faço. Yeah. Não posso mais. Ok. Yeah, shoot. Okay. So we can go Eu tipo, só menos desse para tirar o capacete. Ixi. Yuck. I don't like it, não gosto. Eu ainda não tenho nenhum. O que é este sinal como se fosse a minha equipamento? Deixa eu ver o que é que ela pode ficar. Talvez eu tipo também sei. Eu até gosto assim. Bem claro que tem um pouquinho delas em cores diferentes, but... I've only gone and lost every penny I have at the Bleeding Casino. I came here all the way from Eliodor to see if I could turn me grumpy whole life around, but it's probably just gonna get even grumpier from now on. This is the villa of Don Rodrigo. He is the most famous and hardened hombre in Puerto Valor. You may enter, but do not cause any trouble. What am I going to do? I just want to live survive, that's all. Oh dear, this is turning into a rather tricky situation all around. I really need to be heading home and getting back to work, but if I don't get her what she wants, there'll be hell to pay. Oh, sorry, this is the first holiday my wife and I have been on in years, you see. I'm always too busy with work. Anyway, I thought I'd bring her here and get away from it all for a bit. But now she's saying she won't go home unless I get her a piece of floral coral. And you can't buy that stuff in shops, you have to fight the coral losses to get it. I know I haven't given her the attention she deserves, and I really would like to try and make her happy, but fighting monsters is... well, it's really not my cup of tea. You on the other hand, so you love a scrap. I don't suppose you could do the deed instead of me, could you? I'll make it worth your while. Really? Oh, that's wonderful. Simply wonderful. Now, those coraloses. Things aren't hard to find. They're all over the coast of Valor. And they're so brightly colored you can't miss them. I really can't begin to tell you how big of a favor you'd be doing me if you could find one. Collaborate and bring me some floral coral so I can go home and get back to work. Lewis accepts the Anything for Love quest. Mi hermano, dear brother, come back safe, por favor. This book called The Diary of a Tetsu the Smith by from Shota Zukuzur. Chapter 3 A Dream Dies. My name is Tetsu. I'm 40 years old. I'm a blacksmith. Like this point in the medal, school forbids men. It is a girls' school. The guard at the gate bars the path to instruction, and so dies my dream. But for me, mother, though I am not a great smith, I bring sweet flowers. Oof. Damn. This is filled with terrible monsters, but you have no need to worry, my army will keep you safe. Many of Don Rodrigo's students buy their weapons from our shop. We are well known for our sharp edges now. Hmm. Yeah, I'm okay. Já não tem mais. Não. You are on holiday here, see? Perhaps I could interest you in a souvenir to take home. Gold rosary, a string of precious prayer beads that boost magic by a bit. Just a bit. And gloves, that graceful gloves that can block dazzle and bar blindness in confound confusion. Isto é o... Oh, come to have a look around my new villa, have you? Well, go right ahead, fill your boots. You wouldn't think I'd make enough profit off one little bit of wood to buy a place like this, would you? I bought this funny colored branch in Galópolis for next to nothing and sold in Octagone for absolute fortune. É este marcador. Não dava a ver se nem sequer ia ali por cima, mas não, ele apareceu. E eu estou a tirar tudo. Vai ter de ser um feitiço só. Não sei que há uma chave para mim, mas já. But yeah, eu acho que vai ter de ser um feitiço. We have to really start soon. Charlie Bros call hairpins and two little belts. Okay. He has been the other in army, you know. I actually fought alongside Sir Hendrik himself back when the monsters attacked Dunderso. It was already too late by the time we arrived on the scene though. There was nothing we could do to stop them, so much was lost that day. Left me feeling so empty, so when Don Rodrigo invited me here to become an instructor, I jumped at the chance. Aye, the dark spawn has been seen among the ruins of Dunderso. He has given Sir Hendrik the slip and is still at large, this bad. We Mao. First Sir Jasper and now Sir Hendrik. If the finest knights of Eliodor cannot catch him, maybe no one can.
Senor Roberto, so wonderful to see you after so many years. And your companions too, of course.
Good to see you looking so well, Cervantes. Now, I don't suppose Don Rodrigo's about for a wee chat, is he?
Ah, lo siento, senor, so sorry. But I am afraid he has gone to Eliodor. He is instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you see.
Ah, now that's a shame. I do so love our wee chats about fighting and horses and fighting.
Don Rodrigo will be sorry to have missed you too, senor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a chance for a proper chinwag next time I'm in town. Now, there's something I was wanting to ask you, Cervantes. I was hoping to head out to sea in search of more interesting topics of conversation. You couldn't open the sea gates for me, could you?
It will be my pleasure, Senor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I refused? I will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be able to sail straight through.
You're a good man, Cervantes. Thanks a million. And give my regards to Don Rodrigo, won't you?
It looks like somebody's diary lists from Sean percent at random. At today's tournament, Signor Norberto defeated Signor Hendrik. Words I can scarcely express how thrilled I was to see such a display. He has grown mighty indeed. Skips forward several days. Signorito Norberto left today. I wish you would have at least said something before disappearing like that. This skips forward yet further still. A year has passed now since Signorito Norberto's departure, and still we hear nothing. I pray that he is safe. The rest of the diary seems to be filled with summary entries. There's a book called The Chivalric Ideal. Lewis takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Chivalry. All who dare to call themselves knights cherish this above all else. It is the criterion by which our worth is weighted. Wait. Do not shirk in your duties on your training. Strive to exceed your limitations, be they physical or mental, at all times and whoever you may encounter, be well-mannered and gentle. But more sacred than any of these instructions is, should you set yourself a goal, should you make a promise, do not fail to achieve it. Do not allow yourself to be swayed from your path. Never go back on your word. He who does so cannot claim to be any kind of knight. Take this firmly to heart, lest all your years of training be in vain. Don Rodrigo had a son, an hero, see? But he ran away from home a long time ago, before I started working here. They say that Cervantes was very upset when it happened. He was fond of the boy, it seemed. It cannot be easy not knowing where he is. Eu acho que estou a ver quem talvez pode ser o filho. This door leads to Don Rodrigo's chambers, but he is not present at the moment. He has gone to Valor to instruct the guards in the way of the sword. Ah, it is you. You are sailing out into the open ocean, see? Ugh. The ocean is full of monsters, senor. Make sure you are well prepared before you depart. No sense, senor, forgive me, but Don Rodrigo is not in his chambers at the moment. I'm afraid I have to ask you to leave. Perhaps you can come back later. Well. I'll open the sea gates for you. Board your ship and be ready to set sail, por favor. Your ship is currently anchored on the coast of Valor. See? Bien. Once you have boarded, you must steer her hard to starboard. Tipo, a este ponto eu joguei o jogo e depois um ponto para aí. Pronto, isto é um novo jogo. Isto aqui é novo jogo. Ou seja, a partir de agora eu não sei o que é que vai acontecer. Ou o que é que tenho de fazer ou assim. Mas a cena ali do Norberto e do filho do Sr. Rodrigo, isso não sabia. E agora é que é tipo, acha-se quem é que é? E é tipo, realmente é o Silvano. Já vê-se. Deixa eu ver se conseguimos lutar Chloros. Fogo, esqueci-me os nomes. Como é que é o nome? Corolossus. Yeah.
Veronica wins again.
Oh. We are standing above the Valor Sauvage channel. It flows out of the city across the Champs Sauvage and out in the open sea. That is why it is known as a gateway to Erdrea. It grants ships from the inner kingdoms access to the ocean waves. You are heading for the open sea yourself. Magnifico. I am very jealous, senor. Please, you must bring me a piece of coral, flower coral. My wife is adamant that she won't leave without her precious souvenir. Hand over the flower. Oh, yes. He hands over the floral coral. Is that it? It is. It's floral coral. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. At last I'll be able to go home and get back to work. And this might even give me and my wife's good books for a while, too. Things shouldn't be like this, though, shouldn't they? I shouldn't have to hold me to ransom just to get my attention. Look, thanks for all your help. I'm sure it was far from easy getting that coral. Please take this, you deserve it. Let's receive the book and I'll make a roaring success of yourself. Yeah, visible whips. Do you know what? I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Work is important, but nothing is more important than family. I can't believe I didn't realize that before. Thank goodness we came here, huh? I probably never ever realized how much I needed to change my ways otherwise. Hello, Shari, and welcome to the Miniature Medal Exchange, an official license organ of l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médaillés. Ah, but what is this? We do not have an album des Médaillés. Well, we shall soon fix that. It's an album des Médaillés. For each and every mini medal that you bring to me, I will put a petit stamp in your album. You never have earned enough stamps, you will be rewarded with prizes magnifiques. Bonne chance, chérie. No. Without proper pepper, the flavor is all wrong. It is as simple as that. Ay, lo siento, senor. I am sorry. I should not get so angry in the kitchen, but the fact is my specialty dish requires a pinch of proper pepper. I do not have any. You see, I always import my pepper from Gondolia, but recently they have been facing a terrible shortage. It seems that a gang of vicious pirates has been attacking the Gondolian trade fleet, missing entire cargoes of my beloved spice. Gosh, those wicked men, those brutos. Alas, they are clever as well as cruel. Proper pepper is a valuable commodity. Indeed, it is known in these parts as oro gris, grey gold. I dread to think how expensive it will become if criminals are in control of its supply. So you are a strong and capable man, see? Perhaps you would be willing to liberate my precious proper pepper from its pirates' captors. ¿De verdad? Truly you will do this for me? Oh, gracias, señor. Muchas gracias. I have heard the rumor that the pirate's base is on a small island, not so far from the city of Gondolia itself. That is probably where the stolen pepper is being stored, see? But, señor, you must be very careful. I hear that they are very fierce indeed. Muy fuerte. I would not wish for you to get hurt trying to help me. Luis accepts the shiver me timbers quest. Deixa eu já dar aqui umas medalhas. Hello, Cherie, and welcome to the Mini Medal Exchange, an official licensed organ of l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles. I see that you have bought me 15 mini medals. Bon alors, allow me to stamp your album. Shield bearer. Felicitations, Luis. For collecting 5 stamps, you have earned the magnificent reward of the shield bearer. Felicitations, Louise, for going to Sam's. You have earned the magnificent reward of Hermes' hat. You have now collected a total of 15 stamps. When you have reached 20, you will earn the magnificent prize of a rune staff. Bonne chance, chérie. Which guy? Pois eu vou ter assim. Those people are queuing outside the casino before it opens because they have these extra special slime quest slots missions and everybody wants the best ones, apparently. It must be special if people are prepared to wait hours for a chance to play on one. Maybe we should give it a go. Hola chico, you like bunny girls? See? I like bunny girls very much. No one in here likes bunny girls as much as me. I have loved them ever since I was a little boy. I saw bunny girls so beautiful that I was obsessed from that day forward. See, I admit it, I'm completely local. But the sad truth is that in all years that have passed since then, I've never seen another who compared to my first bunny love. Perhaps that is about change, Chico. Your amiga, your dark-haired lady friend, I think she would make a most beautiful bunny girl. Could you try? Give it a try? Could you prepare a bunny costume for her? Then I can try persuade her to put it on. Yeah, muchas gracias, Chico. It is good to meet a young man who shares my passion for bunny girls. Now, as I am sure you know, the beautiful bunny costume is made up of 3 essential elements: bunny ears, a bunny suit, and a pair of fishnet stockings. I will wait here while you assemble that outfit. I cannot wait to see it, Chico. With a rush of blood. If not permanently increase match commanding by a little. Match command. Então já não vai ser para mim isso. Melhor aqui para a Serena. Triangle Grove. Depois para a próxima. Outra altura posso. Assim posso talvez já tentar uns nós mais fortes. Não sei como é para ali, mas tipo só. Aqui é o caminho para. Fogo, esqueci o meu nome. A caverna. Onde devemos buscar depois o medicamento. Lá a medicina para o Plácido.
How wonderful! And don't come back!
There's our pal, Cervantes. Give him a nice thank you wave, everybody.
Madre mia. Is it him?
Wild Blue Yonder. Word by for opening the sea gates of Puerto Rico and getting access to the open ocean. Agora isto é novo para mim. Até fica um pouquinho.
Veronica wins again!
Estes de deve ser tipo. Uma coisa. Elas para debaixo d'água. You'll need 6 tickets to search every corner of the world to find them. Então. Então isto vai ser mesmo agora mesmo exploração. Ou não? Oh.
Ugh, where did all this horrible fog come from? I can't see a thing.
Hey, Sylv, what's going on?
I'm truly mystified. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Steering hard a starboard!
The mists are clearing. I can see light up ahead.
Where in the world are we?
The Strand. Sorry, Dollface, but the ship's stuck on the sandbar. We ain't going nowhere for a minute. Me and Silver gonna see if we can't push the old girl free. You lot just sit tight. Everything will be sorted in no time. Sorry, honey, but I haven't a clue where we are. This island doesn't appear on any of my maps. Want to wave bye-bye to this forsaken place as soon as possible, but so long as the stallion's stuck on that sandbank, we're staying right here. Something not right about this place. No wind, no waves. It almost feels like time stopped altogether. Just great. Fascinating. Judging by the shape of the prow or the state of the planks, I wouldn't be surprised if this boat was built long before I even was born. I can't help wondering if we've stayed straight into the Valorian Triangle. You know, it's a bit of a sea. The sea where they say ships just up and disappear, never to be seen again. What a pretty little island is this. It looks just like the one in the picture book I always used to read when I was little. I was said to Veronica I would like to go there and to meet the handsome prince who lived there too. Hehe. There's absolutely nothing here. Let's not waste any more time than we have to. As soon as the wind picks up, we're getting back to the hunt for the orbs. Oh wait, estava ali em baú. Oh, porque eu posso apanhá-lo.
What a strange place. It's almost like being in a dream.
Oh, darling, is it really you? My dearest darling Kai? I've waited for you ever since the day we said goodbye. Oh. Hey! What do you think you're playing at, scaring us like that? And there's no need to look so disappointed to see us. Hold on. Are you a mermaid? That's strange. You didn't scream or try to catch me in a net. My name's Michelle. I'm sorry if I gave you all a fright. It's just I thought my car was back and I got all excited. Wow, I can't believe I'm talking to a real live mermaid. But anyway, who's this Kai you keep talking about? He's a tender-hearted fisherman from Honolulu Bay. He promised he would meet me here upon our wedding day.
Prima.
Your wedding day? I didn't even think humans and mermaids could get married. At first I was the same. I thought we'd never be together. I thought the mermaid's burden would keep us apart forever. For if a mermaid leaves the sea and makes the land her home, if ever she gets wet again, she melts away to foam. But when I told my Kai I couldn't come to live with him, he said, in that case, you better teach me how to swim. And so I got the blessing of the Queen beneath the sea. He's going to come to Nautica and live down there with me.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Congratulations.
But he's supposed to meet me here so we can be together. And I've been waiting for him now for what feels like forever. I know he'd never break his word. He's not that sort of person. But the longer that he stays away, the more my worries worsen. I know it's rude to ask you, but I beg, I plead, I pray. Could you go to Honolulu and make sure my Kai's okay? So you're from the bottom of the sea, where the giant pearl from the story went. I wonder... Aha! How about this? If we go and check on your fiancé, will you take us down to see the Queen?
To pay for such a kindness, it's the least that I can do. I'll sing my song and safely sink your ship and all your crew.
It's francesco.
If anyone knows the truth about this giant pearl, it's the Queen of the Sea. If it leads us to another one of the orbs, it's worth helping. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Thank you, all of you. I'd be indebted to you. If you could try to find him in the town of Honolulu.
I'll mark the village on your map. It's to the south of Hotto. A beautiful blue bay behind an isolated grotto.
Otto. Otto é das saunas, não era?
My Kai's a famous fisherman, as rugged as the ocean. A hanky-chanky sailor stuffed with smouldering emotion.
Okay, calm down.
Oh, now I'm all embarrassed. Don't tell him what I said. Just bring my darling back so we can finally be wed.
I had a word with that Michelle lovely girl, and you ain't gonna believe this. She is only gone and used her mermaid powers to get the stallion moving again. You can leave whenever you get ready. Watch your boss backboard the stallion, then is it? Yes.
Our work isn't done yet.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
all right.
Aqueles os piratas que tinham tava pimenta. The proper pepper. Temos que sugerir eles onde estão longe. Aloha, travels, don't stop here. These waters are then so on solo. Oh. Não, aqui não está o. É preciso. Honolulu Pier. Wave with.
Here we are in beautiful Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pals in all the world.
Ooh, pearls!
Bright blue waves, pure white sands, and fabulous jewels just lying on the beach. Truly, darlings, this is the promised land.
Não me parece muito. Um pouco vazio, não achas?
Although it does seem a little less promising than I expected. Where is everybody?
Something's not right here. Still, it's not our problem. Let's just find this Kai guy and get out of here.
E como mai, welcome friend. Welcome to Honolulu, the seaside paradise of crystal waters and perfect pearls. Hope you enjoy your stay. If you're looking to trade for pearls, I'm afraid you've come at the right time. Nest tentacles been stirring trouble in the seas south of here, and the men haven't been able to catch a thing. I'm sorry, but we're all sold out. Oh, you're looking for Kai? I didn't know that boy had any friends. You should go see his mom. You'll usually find her up at the church. During the day anyhow. As soon as the sun sets, she runs on home and refuses to come out till it's light again. They're kind of a weird family. Building a blade of blistering brutality. Cut country swords. But you don't have enough materials, necessary materials. Não dá para comprar. Deixa cá. Ver aqui uma coisa. Só tem, os escudos só tem estes. My first pearly pieces. Inside, pink pearl wings and rosaries. Game shop. Portable potatoes, minimal mass makes it nice and easy to use. But a solid steel that provides passive protection from fire and attacks. Eu tenho já um. Isso eu já não gosto. Só me centrar ali à igreja.
Look, look! Auntie's here! The show's about to begin!
Are you all paying attention? Good. Then I'll tell you the tale of the terrible curse that befell our village long ago. The curse of a crafty creature with a face as pretty as a pearl, but a heart as black as coal. Now,
Okay, damn it.
once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Honolulu. He caught more fish and gathered more pearls than any of the other men in the village. The mayor of Honolulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman and offered him the hand of his beloved daughter. The fisherman and the kahuna's daughter agreed to be married, and the future of the village looked bright. Until the day of the storm. The fisherman was caught up in a terrible tempest, and he and his catch were thrown into the ocean. As he sank through the water, he saw the pearls he had gathered shining like stars all around him. The light faded, and he prepared to meet his maker.
O que eu acho que é a história do Kai e da Shell?
But instead, he met her. A mermaid more beautiful than any creature he had seen before. She held him in her arms and whispered in his ear, "I will give you your life if you give me your soul." Many days passed and the fisherman did not return. The people of the village thought him dead and held a funeral for him on the beach. But just as they were beginning to sing his soul into the next world, he appeared, exhausted but alive. The kahuna's daughter was overjoyed to have her beloved home and stayed by his bedside night and day, nursing him back to health. But the fisherman was no longer the man she knew. All day he would stare out to sea, muttering over and over, "I must marry that mermaid." Then one day, he threw his fiancée aside and ran to the harbor screaming, "I must go back to her!" The kahuna was furious. He banished the fisherman from the village and burned his boat so he could never set sail again. And so, the man who was once the pride of Honolulu spent the rest of his days alone on Saikiki Beach, haunted by the mermaid who stole his soul. That's all for today, children. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow.
Mas...
Mermaids are scary! Whoa! The mermaid's coming to steal our souls! Run!
Aloha,
Ito
friends. Is there anything I can do for you?
Maybe. We're looking for a fisherman called Kai. Do you know where we can find him?
Oh my! What a coincidence! You must be looking for my son, Kainui. Are you friends of his?
Sim.
I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. All the men have sailed west to fight the giant squid that's been attacking our ships. If you want to hurry things along, maybe you could go lend a hand. Once that monster's dealt with, they'll all come back to the village, sure enough. But be wary, friends. That squid isn't the only danger out on the seas. Don't let a crafty mermaid make you all pupule. I'd hate to see you go crazy.
Everybody in Honolulu knows the story of the mermaid's curse. The one from Auntie's picture show. Mermaids might look pretty, but underneath it all, they're super mean. It's all just an act to trick you into giving them the things you love the most. My boy Kainui set west with the rest of the men. They've gone to do something about that tackler that's been attacking our ships. If you're looking for him, that's where you'll be. But be careful out there, traveler. There are scary things and giants we can see. If you espy a mermaid, stick Ubaku, or you'll be waving aloha to your souls. Vad då för Bergie? Ciao.